5 minutes into Spencer, we find Kristen Stewart's Lady Diana lost in the Sandringham countryside in an attempt to drive on her own to the palace, where the royal family is waiting for her. "Where the F am I?" she utters in frustration. Stewart appears mannered in voice and in actions, and you wonder if you're watching another biopic based on surface-level intricacies and not themes or philosophies that the character in focus represents. And boy, you could hardly be more wrong, as Spencer, Pablo Larrain's latest character study after Neruda and Jackie, comes across to be one of the finest biopics of all time. And then, it's not a biopic at all. This is not a film as much about Diana as it is about Diana-ness, a fable from a true tragedy, as Spencer's tagline suggests. And if that does not make sense to you, we request you to stay on for some more time with us while we try to analyze the beauty of Spencer, one of the finest films of the year. Before moving on, here's again requesting your support through likes, shares and subscriptions so that we can continue to bring to you more content like this one. If you are a regular viewer of our podcasts, you know that we keep on emphasizing how great cinema is not about relevant information, interesting twist points, or letting you know the unknown. Books, newspaper articles, or documentaries can make all that available for you, and cinema is not a substitute for any of them. These aspects can all make good cinema, but it's great cinema only when what you see on screen cannot be described in words, and the experience cannot be explained to another human being. Spencer is great cinema in that sense, as it has no dealings with information around who Diana is, how and why she got married to the royal family, or anything about the tragic death. Pablo Larrain tries to get into the head of the Princess of Wales and understands the human being within, and then advocates that the car crash at Pont de la Mare tunnel in Paris was just an excuse for a worldly body to leave the earth. The girl was anyway dying every day. You are reminded of Peter Sarstedt's famous song, "Where Do You Go, My Lovely?" as we try to put it in one of our videos. And as you watch Spencer, the ending lines, "I know where you go, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed. I know the thoughts that surround you, 'cause I can look inside your head," comes to life in front of your eyes. And the Peter Sarstedt song is not the only one that Spencer leaves you thinking about. You can consider Spencer to be a longer version of Elton John's Candle in the Wind that he had sung as a tribute to Lady Diana after her death. Spencer is that song again with the same lyrics, rhythm and music. The scenes of Diana playing with her sons, the hallucinations that she tries to resist and get indulged in at the same point of time, or the scenes with Maggie, her dresser, the only person she can relate to in the palace, are magnificent. The pressure of the family's expectations builds on Diana as the pitch of the music playing at the royal halls keep on rising. It feels and sounds like a Hitchcock horror. The never-ending corridors, the curtains that are meant to be never pulled apart, or the kitchen full of supplies but lacking in vibrancy, make you feel that you have accompanied Lady Diana to Kubrick's Overlook Hotel from The Shining. In the palace, everyone hears everything, Diana is told, as she keeps on making constant attempts to run over the boundaries. Well, that's the innermost feeling of the nonconformist stuck in a corporate world, or in a wrong professional space, or the innovator who is continuously underappreciated in the conventional cultural associations. We have watched many films on misfits, and we know why Diana did not fit into the world of rules and discipline that the royalty has to live in. But Pablo Larrain, in his depiction of non-conformity through Diana, actually defines what misfittingness means. And thereby Diana, Neruda, Jackie Kennedy and her husband, and all other misfits in the world come together. Spencer is a film which uses Diana as an excuse to set its premise, but sets out to talk about all the marginals in the world. It might be considered to be the crime of the century if we do not talk about Kristen Stewart's performance in Diana. What do we say? She is beautiful, 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 astonishingly beautiful. It amazes how much distance the Twilight girl has come across. She was excellent in Oliver Assayas's Cloud of Seals Maria or Walter Salles On the Road. But in Spencer, she does the unthinkable. She turns a purposefully mannered and caricaturish performance to slowly grow on you, suck you in, and by the middle of the film you forget the actress and feel like spending time with the character, Lady Diana herself. And then you realize this mannered performance was bound to be there, as Kristen here was filling in for someone who is always performing in front of the media, her family, and maybe in front of the mirror as well. And when that realization dawns on you, there's a meaning to where you started from. When Kristen Stewart as Lady Diana utters in frustration, "Where the F am I?" you realize you have to watch Spencer again, as we did. While we cannot stop recommending Spencer to all of you, we also urge you to check out other films of Pablo Larrain, the master Chilean director. Watch out for Emma, his previous feature, that's streaming on Mubi now. Another riveting experience. Also try and watch Neruda, The Club, No and Tony Manero whenever you get the opportunity. You can thank us later. That is all we have for you today. Thank you for watching.